Hello, everyone. Schoolhouse Intuitive. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's do a weekly reading for the Libra Collective. Libra, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Ascendant, same as Rising, and anyone else who resonates. Let's see. We have Ivory and we have Plum. So we have decisions and we have poise. All right. So what's going on this week? This is the week of March 17th to around the 23rd, and it's going to be spring this week or autumn, depending on where you are. We're going to enter Aries season. We just had a powerful total lunar eclipse, and we're going to have another eclipse at the end of the month, a solar eclipse. And we have a lot going on, lots of planets changing positions, and you may be feeling as though the energy is pretty intense, because it is. And there's just a mix. Now, intense doesn't have to mean bad. This could be very positive for some of you. In fact, some of you are realizing that you have some new options that maybe you haven't thought about. You could feel as though it's time for a major change. You may be feeling as though you're going over, even going over like mementos from the past, going over, you could be feeling very nostalgic. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Six of Cups, though that's not the only card. That's not the only meaning of the Six of Cups. But I do feel as though there's a very much like even going over your mom's things, or an aunt or a grandmother, that sort of thing. There are, as you can see, cherry blossoms here, as well as hummingbird. This does make me think of spring, hummingbird. You know, they usually come where I am anyway, in the northern hemisphere on the East Coast. It's usually about the very first days of May. So end of April, early May, depending on what kind of season. But generally so it always makes me think of May. And I do feel as though, okay, first of all, the name Robert could be coming in. I am getting that. All right, Robert. I also heard the name Noah or Noel. And there's also rainbow fluorite here. Some of you may like rainbow fluorite. That's a stone of wisdom. So some of you may be feeling very as though a window to the universe has been opened to you, and you may be getting new information and receiving new insights, like really strongly, more so than before. I get some of you, you're getting the wheels in motion here for a change, a big change. And this is amazing. I feel as though some of you, I'm getting something about receptivity. So they're actually giving a couple of things. Some of you may have something you're celebrating here coming up very soon. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way, to those of you who celebrate tomorrow. But I'm getting Aries energy too. I'm seeing it in this card, in the plum card. Now, plum is going to be, reddish, purple. I'm even seeing a little bit of brown in there. So this is really being in alignment here with the chakras. I'm getting lily here. Nostalgia. They keep giving me the word nostalgia, even though it's not on here. You may have your mom or your grandmother's like brooch, or there's a name for a cameo. Cameo, I think it's yeah, it's like enamel, and it has a little person in it, an angel or some. Oh, I think it's a cameo. Yes. All right, let's see what else. Actually, they're telling me that's it for that. Okay, they're giving me nightingale, makes me think of Florence. So you could have a connection to either Italy or the name Florence, or they just told me even Florita, Rita. Uh, yeah. So as you can tell, I channel as I'm doing the readings. So that's what happens here. All right, let's get into the tarot now. I'm using the Tarot Collectibles Spring Weight Tarot, the Stars Edition, and we have a clump of cards that already came out. Now let's tell us a story here, Tarot. Okay, so we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and card 7, so you could resonate with 7. I'm hearing Elizabeth. They just told me very clearly Elizabeth. And then they gave me a name like Butler too. And they said Bixby. So I'm getting just a lot. Okay. I just saw 444 as well. And for some of you, you're resonating with 3s in addition to that. Okay. I'm getting a lot of information. As you can see, this month, as far as intuitiveness is really big for a lot of us, right? And include and myself, I'm not excluded from that. So just wanting, it's like just the other side's wanting to communicate more, and I'm open to it. All in love and light, of course, the highest vibration. But anyway, so the Chariot here, moving forward, determination. This is again you being um, having that, as you can see, this the makes me think of Robert Frost. The two roads diverge, and he took the one less traveled by the poem. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google Robert Frost and two roads, path less traveled, or some just path less traveled. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting back to this. Okay, working on your upper chakras in general, your crown chakra and your third eye and above. Okay. There are other chakras beyond just the seven we're familiar with, so it does go higher than your crown. But again, that's something you could look up. There's a lot of heart activation too, and they're telling me also this Chariot is connected to moving forward. Some of you are moving forward and your ancestors were not able to, or your, like, even just your mom, you're doing things that your mom wasn't able to do. Maybe you're able to leave a relationship but your mom couldn't, because of certain circumstances then, or you have more opportunities than she did. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Okay, and we all have well, we all have there's a focus, there's a dream here. Let me just, they're saying now there's something here about mother. Okay, and I was about to say we all have a mother, but they're actually stopping me, and I realized, yeah, I know that we don't all have a mother, but we were all born from someone, right? From a woman of some kind. Okay, whether you have a relationship with your mother or not, I am getting either your mother has recently passed, it's an anniversary or something, but I'm getting like there's something here with a relationship with a mother and child. I'm strongly getting mother child. Again, July, Cancerian energy, June, July, or even um, the any of the names I mentioned could mean something to you. Um, they There's something here about being on the premises. I don't know if there's like property stuff going on involving a trust or a will or anything. I'm seeing 333 right now. So this is a sign you're protected and blessings are coming, if that is your case here. But regardless, that is a good number for us to have. And I find it interesting because 333 is actually the one card I'm missing from this deck. And I'm not missing it. It blew away or something when I was doing an outdoor reading. So it's somewhere. It may turn up. I think it'll turn up when I most need it to see it. That's how spirit works. But my point is that it keeps coming up on this clock because it's the one card that's missing. And I feel as though that one thing that's missing for you is going to come around. All right. Or this person, if you're having some sort of troubled relationship, it's like it's coming around. So you may be, a relationship may be in the works or evolving, or it has to do with mother figure. It involves a mother. So either you're the mother or there's a mother figure. Now, when I say mother, again, it could be grandmother, aunt, somebody, even a dear neighbor of yours who felt like a mother, but strongly getting mother energy here. There's something going on with motherhood. Some of you are actually finding out that someone's going to have a baby, or you're very close to someone's very close to delivery. You actually may be there when it happens, or you may have to drive them. So that I know that's randomly specific, but that you're even in their birth plan and you know of that. So I'm getting that, feeling that, hearing it, and this is amazing. Okay, I love it. So good. All right, but something's on its way. Okay, with regard to motherhood and parenting, and there's something in the works here. Something's going on. Okay, I don't always get this, but I'm certainly 100% getting mother stuff. And it's not Mother's Day, so it's something for you. Okay, maybe it's mom's birthday or she passed or around. There's definitely something. Okay, anniversary or something. But there's, okay, so that's for somebody. Now the other cards that came out, more water energy with this Knight of Cups. Now knights are movement. The knights, they're taking action, right? Regardless of the suit, knights are movement. So This may be the slowest or one of the slowest in the deck, but you may be acting upon something or feel inspired. Even with this Page of Pentacles, you may feel inspired to act upon something. Now, this could have to do with loyalty. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But the Knight of Cups here, you or they could have strong water in their chart, because I do feel it can be connected to this chariot having to do with choices, decisions, determination. I love seeing this chariot underneath the finesse, poise, charm with choices, decisions, options, because it goes really well with what the chariot represents. And it's like you getting your life back on track. I feel like some of you, though, you are moving to a much better place emotionally with something. When I'm seeing the Knight of Cups and the Chariot, I think that it could even be you're feeling better about that's this one really important area of your life, home wise, even medical. They're telling me when I say they, I'm talking about my guides, okay, and I have them here with me very strongly. So just so you're aware. I'm also getting that this could be you just, you could even be feeling just uh, after maybe feeling kind of revved up, you could be feeling a little calmer, like you have a clearer vision of where to go, or that could be coming this week if you don't have it yet. And the reason I'm saying that is I've got a Page of Pentacles here, a card of inspiration, and this is about something in the material world. I feel as though something is within reach now, okay? Something is within reach. It could even be a resolution involving this a situation either with a water sign or the parental thing, or if that's not your story, don't make it your story, of course, right? There are other messages here in this 1 hour almost video. But the Eight of Cups here, walking away, you're not just walking away. This is about focusing on that rainbow and sunshine ahead, right? They're not turned around focusing on what they're leaving. They're forging a path ahead, right? And I feel as though that's exactly what you're doing. Love this deck, all the sparkles here. There's something really that you have to look forward to. And this is there's some of you, you're actually getting a physical like package or letter. There's something that's going to be in hand, a message, anything that you could actually touch, see, feel, something in the concrete in this realm that you can actually, it has to do with your ability to move on and knowing that you're supported in your endeavor. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting all right. So, because I can feel this big release for some of you. Okay. Let's actually get some surrender cards. Okay. We need to figure, there's something here they want me to dig into a little deeper, because some of you are wanting a little more clarification. I can feel that. I'm getting that. All right. Here we are. And thank you to my subscribers and to the members. I have some new members and my former members. I'm so excited that you're here, and I hope you're enjoying the bonus content. Thank you so much for being here and for liking the videos. I appreciate you. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so surrender to success. Yeah, this is it. Some of you, victory. It's victory. It's a week of victory. You're turning a corner this week. I can see it and I can feel it. You are turning a corner. Now, what it's going to be with regard to, it's going to vary for each of you. Obviously, these are general readings. Only take what resonates. Only take what resonates. But this is surrendering to success, because there's something about when you looked back, you did it only to move forward. And that's what changed everything. You had the strength. You had that strength to look back, and now you're victorious and moving ahead. There's success here. You looked back only to look forward. You broke a cycle. You freed yourself, and now you're on your way. And you're turning a very important page in your book, and even in your family's entire novel that it is. Right? You're the one now in charge here. You're driving the chariot. You're not just from the sidelines here watching things happen. You're not in the back seat. You're not letting other people be the backseat driver in your taxi cab of life, or whatever, this chariot, right? However we want to look at it. You're the one. You're looking beyond your situation and your circumstances, and that's what even led you to this reading. So if you found this reading, I can guarantee you there is something here for you. Okay. Now, whether it happened yet or not, you'll have to see, right? I'm not a fortune teller, but I can definitely see energies in the cards. And again, not personal readings, but boy, there are some strong messages here for some of you, because here's the thing. All right. You are ready. You are absolutely ready for whatever this change is. You are ready for this victory. You're not just ready for it, you are literally creating it for yourself. Imagine someone throwing out like this carpet for themselves, like almost like you're stuck in the middle of the field and you're like, oh, you know what? Okay, I don't see a way forward. And I picture somebody like reaching over their back, and you think what they've been carrying this whole time was like a yoga mat. No, it's like whoosh, you just rolled out this whole like yellow brick road, whatever you want to call it, this golden path of opportunity. You've just laid it out for yourself. So now you get to walk on it. Now you get to be on it. You're the star, you're the leader, you're everything in that scenario, because this is your life. It's not anybody else's life. You're victorious over your life, your circumstances. And I'm telling you, there's no more looking back, and there's no more worrying about tomorrow. All right. This is you not, yeah, it literally says, don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Now, I didn't read the words. I generally, I'll read them like maybe after the fact, like now. But the point is like I just said, you just created this. It's almost a miracle. It may feel like a miracle for some of you. And that I feel is why my energy right now, has gone, it's like increasing as the reading goes on, because there is something here that is absolutely unbelievable as far as what you're overcoming, what this is going to mean for you. Is it going to happen? You're going to see it all this week? Probably not. That would be amazing, and I hope it does. And please leave a comment if you do, get that job, have the new baby, do whatever it is, get married, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, right? Start your own business. Start doing that side hustle full time, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring in, and that you're actually not just wanting to, you're literally creating the path for yourself. And you know why I say you're creating it? Because no one else has done it in your family yet. Now let's think about that for a minute. You're the first one in your entire family to go this route, or to do it in such a way that, like, in the way that you've had to do it, because you had things to overcome that your family didn't, or that your ancestors or whoever, and they had things that you didn't have. So there, you see what I mean? This is your life, only your life, and therefore it's sacred. Just that fact makes your life so sacred, and it makes you sacred. You are the sacred star of your life, and therefore you deserve respect. You deserve authenticity, self-respect, and the respect to be yourself authentically. Big, huge theme this year. But also laying the foundation for what we really want in our life is always brand new when you think about it. Because again, no one's had your set of circumstances combined with your DNA, combined with your feelings, combined with your spiritual gifts and abilities, in addition to the things that have really kept you up at night, that haven't had to keep up everybody else, we each have our own set of circumstances. We are each so one of a kind. And I wish people would realize that when we're comparing ourselves to other people that we see on social media or whatever, you are one of a kind. Your path is never going to look exactly like somebody else's. You know that. And because you know that, you honor it. You are going to have the life you want. You're making it happen. This is no accident. This is something that you've done. This is incredible. You're leaping into the new world of possibilities. It takes a lot. You're brave too, right? It's courage. It's definitely courage. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. You're not your family. You're not your past. You're not who somebody said you were. You're you, and you get to decide. You get to decide, okay, this is about letting go of any limiting beliefs about yourself that originate from the past. Okay, that's when you own your power and you soar in your own life. I can't stress it enough that it is worthless to compare yourself to others. And don't let them do it to you. 3, 4, 5. It's time to move forward. Time to move forward. Some of you are getting new communication, or you're figuring out new ways to communicate. All right, let's see what else we get. Let's get more tarot, please. Okay. There's seasons, there's reasons. Okay, I'm getting. Okay, somebody likes Reese's, or their nickname's Reese's. So Reese. All right, 9 of Cups. Wow, you did it. This is the fulfillment, the wishes. See the grapes on the table? They've taken the sour grapes and they made some delicious wine. Mm. So it's like, the lemons to lemonade. It's like the grapes to the wine there. Hmm. They're bringing me to that scene, that I Love Lucy episode, where she's stomping grapes. It's like Italy. She goes to Italy and she wants to be in a Italian movie, and the part is grape, like stomping grapes. And I feel as though that. So okay, so somebody was an I Love Lucy fan. All right, we're gonna leave it there for now with that. That's, look at that, and look, see how that, you see the path. This is the path that they made. And there, see how the toes on it, and they're like, I can choose my path. I laid the groundwork for this. That's just it. You laid the groundwork for this victory. You have just created your path to success. Own it. There's 8 of Wands here. A lot of activity. You're going to be moving forward full steam ahead on something, because you chose to let this go. You chose to not look back. You freed yourself. You're not looking back. And there you go. What else? Yeah. Strength card. Leo energy. Mm-hmm. And here's the other thing too, is you let things go with love and light, right? And that, because the strength card, it's not about having to be fierce and vicious and mad and all that. This is about self-respect. It's about courage. It's about having compassion for yourself and others, and knowing and having that magic touch. It's not quite like the magician, but it's knowing how to come across with making the best use of your power, but not in this like arrogant, destructive way. Okay, it's like a compassionate, courageous inner strength here, self-respect. Okay, pride, having pride. Mm-hmm. And oh my gosh, the world. There you go. There's your new chapter. There's your new chapter. Your new chapter. Yeah, there's your whole new life. Hmm. There's a metamorphosis here taking place. Look at this. Look at this. It is just in time for the vernal equinox or the autumnal equinox, however, whichever one pertains to where you're living. But this is fulfillment. This is harmony. This is accomplishment, travel, wholeness, completion. And especially when I see it with the 8 of Wands, that could definitely be travel. But it could be moving on from your circumstances too. This person's becoming this amazing, beautiful butterfly. Monarchs could be something you resonate with. I'm getting the name Abigail too, but she may go by Abs. What else? Making sure you kick up your feet a bit and relax too. They want me to tell you that. Rest, relax. Yeah, okay. Okay, so these people on this card, they're not even there's something chaotic here. Okay, so there could be a little bit of chaos here. um yeah, there's a little bit. It's not your typical like 5 of Wands, oh my goodness, chaos and fighting and conflict and all that. I feel as though that you're that's not, that's not going to win, and it's almost like I feel as though you're laughing at somebody who's being overly dramatic or like wanting to suck you into a fight. It's almost like you laugh at them. So it could be some sort of rivalry or someone trying to compare or whatever, and it's like, I get that you're kind of laughing and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm going to take my awesome wand. Mine has the growth on it. Clearly I'm the bigger person here, right? We're all at different places on our journey. So, no judgment here, but clearly I'm going to have to just take my wand and go elsewhere, because this is just, I need the fresh new ideas. I want the new project. I have the inspiration here. I want to create. I want to enjoy life. I want to move forward fiercely, fabulously. And this, like whatever this is, like, I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. Like, I just don't. So that's like, I just picked up on like someone's attitude almost, where you're like, are you seriously going to do this right now? Like, or haha, I'm not the same person that I used to be, that you could pick on or ridicule or put down. And I get that some of you you're demanding respect, but it's in like an understated way, kind of like with that strength card, like taming a lion. Like you're not going to come at a lion, one of the most ferocious creatures potentially, with ferocity, right? It's like you coming at it with more of a strategy, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be sucked into your like low vibes, right? I'm over here high vibing, and that's why I'm able to throw out my path here in front of me and skip along and do whatever I need to do. So there's the Ace of Wands. You've got the castle there in the background, sparkling waters, and wow. There's not only does this have the growth that the wand has, this is the growth of possibility, the opportunities here. Some of you are getting you're getting either a raise or a new source of income. Things are going to be more like there was a time in your life when you made more money or where you had more, and this is only for some of you. You're going to have more financial independence like what you used to have, because for some of you, you had it went away for whatever reason, and now it's coming back. Okay. It's going to make you feel young again. It's going to bring back your vitality too. Money's not everything, but it definitely does change some circumstances when you don't have to worry as much, right? It's like this burden's lifted. So not only does it have the growth, but it has literal flower, like it has flowers on it. So I feel like for some of you, you're blossoming. Oh, okay. And then they have the 5 of Cups, right? 2 cups here. There's another card too here. Okay. Oh, okay. So you have the 5 of Cups, and then you have the 3 of Cups. So, I'm sorry. So I'm seeing somebody have to go to like a service or a funeral, celebration of life for somebody. Okay. So, I get you're making the most out of something sad. So whether that is having you're going to a memorial or a service or wake or funeral or something, I am getting kind of like making the most out of something sad, something emotional. Maybe you're having congratulations on your divorce cake or something, or like if you had to get a hysterectomy or something, or it's like getting a goodbye uterus, having a goodbye uterus party, or something. It's something along those lines, where something that you could look at it 2 different ways, and you're choosing to celebrate it in a way rather than like be all grim and dim about it. So also they're asking me to tell you, lean into your friendships right now if you have friends that you can count on. And if friends can mean different things to different people. Okay. It could be, yeah, it's not necessarily like a good group of like friends in person, right? Some of them are going to be, online in a community group, even like in the comment section here, or other places where you can feel as though you can be yourself and share and not be like judged for it. So even with animals, or maybe there's like this one cool lady at work that just sees you and likes you, or like at the bakery you go to, or wherever. I'm always taking us to a bakery. Does that tell you something about me? I like cake. All right. Okay. What else? Yeah. Okay. I already had this, was feeling this, putting down the responsibility here. This can have to do, again, like I said, with, now it's going to be emotional for some of you, or it's going to be financial, but either way, it's like less responsibility. Yeah, 5, because okay, some of you are going it on your own here. I've got a strategy here in place. Yeah. Okay. These cards are beautiful. They're so cute. Okay, yeah. Like I said, going on your own. It's like going within, getting the clarity. I get a lot of you. It's entrepreneurship. That's period. That's what it is for a lot of you. Ladybugs are coming in now. You see, this person has a ladybug, little outfit here, wings, little ladybug. So this is like somebody. They thought a wish was going to come true, and that exact wish didn't come true. It could be for something big here. You see this person here, head down, not seeing. There's something here you're not seeing about why something didn't happen, why it didn't come through. You may be asked to pause and take some reflection on that about why exactly that exact thing didn't come through. A lot of buildings here. We have a house, we have a castle, we have another castle, we have, so it could have to do with a move even. There's something here about like what, there's something you're not seeing potentially. Okay, now this is not a judgment, this is me reading the energy, and I have to deliver the news, cosmic news, whatever you want to call it. But being honest, like, let's be honest here about something. Let's be clear. Did you have a proper strategy in place? Did you have an actual plan in place, or was this sort of like a um, it's sort of like when you sit at home and wish that things would be different but not taking steps towards that. Now, that's not everybody, that's not what I'm saying, but it's similar energy to that. It's like there's it's more than just that there's a reason that particular exact thing didn't work out. There's something else you need to focus on first. Maybe it's repairing a relationship or something before you can. It's almost like you don't want to be carrying certain energy into this new start. Some of you are wanting this new start, but there's something about, there's something that needs to be healed or even put to rest before you can have that fully. And that could be having an impact on the fulfillment of this dream or wish overall. I do hope that makes sense. All right. With the Hermit, I feel like that's coming through as advice. That's that inner guidance, spiritual. Go within. Okay. Solitude. Search for the truth here. All right. Look for the truth. Why? But at the same time, it's like, we don't want to do this whole over analyzing, but at the same time, it's really important that we do understand the big things that are happening in our life, or like things that could really be an influence. Because what I do get with March in general, with eclipses and all these different energies, is like there are some things that are like, it's like having an undercurrent that's really affecting the flow of everything. And until that's really stable and addressed or cleared out, it's going to affect the whole flow of your abundance. So is there something that could be a factor that isn't really coming to the surface? So when do you want to, if it's coming from within, is there something like, do we need to surrender to something? Surrendering here? Are we surrendering here? Because we're surrendering those limiting ideas about yourself, and we're surrendering about, we're not looking back, we're looking in forward and being ready. But what else? Is there something else here? Surrender, denial. Yeah. Oh boy, there it is. Accept people and situations as they are without denying the difficulties. What did I say? There's something here that's like, it's affecting and it needs to be cleared out or addressed, right? Yeah, then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Yeah. It's not so much like, oh, lying to yourself. It's something like, well, like what I already described. I don't think I need to like keep harping on that part. Okay. Last bottom. Okay, surrender to inner peace. So this is about cultivating inner peace on a daily basis. So Hermit, there it is, in the quiet meditative moments, focusing on the stillness within and enjoying your inner refuge. So others will feel your good vibes too, and then your life will flow more easily. Some of you are carrying around a sad hardship or a troubled relationship or some sort of a pattern in your life that it's still like with you. Okay. And that doesn't mean that that's your fault. I'm not here ever to place blame or anything like that. I'm here to help us find solutions and ways to overcome some of the stumbling blocks in life here. But yeah, it does seem as though your peace, your overall peace and flow of life could be impacted by someone in your immediate environment too. And like, this, but you just, for whatever reason, you're still there or whatever. There's something here that needs to be dealt with. Okay. Surrender to silence. There it is again, going it within, right? going within the stillness here. So this is in quiet meditation or contemplation. Let go, enter the stillness within, silence so you can heal and replenish yourself. Okay, that's again like very March 2025, right? The going within and working with the moon energy of dealing with your anxiety, fear, illusions, things that you might not be looking directly at or wanting to necessarily. Let's see. Let me get. I do want to get a money block here because sometimes it has to do more with. I was like, it's what could be blocking your abundance. Let's look at that. So this is the Maruka X deck. All right, what could be blocking a but? Okay. What else could be blocking the flow of things? Oh, lack of specificity. Yeah. So have you set very vague goals? That was the other thing that was coming through. Like, did you really come up with a plan, or were you just kind of like I said, like kind of like just wishing that something will happen without really having like, have you actually applied to see what kind of loan you get? Have you actually seen what other life coaches charge in your area? Or you know what I mean? Like having like you need to be getting more clear on things maybe, perhaps, or like if you want to meet the love of your life, well, are there some things you're going to do to bring that in? um like action wise, because one of your very first cards was a knight. It was the Knight of Cups, and it was your first card was the Chariot, and that's telling me we need to come up with plans to act on what we're really feeling and hoping for and wishing, or even getting in our intuition. We need to come up with something tangible. Page of Pentacles, if we want to move forward. Eight of Cups, just something better. I'm still getting victory though. So anyway, this card here says, give your mind time to process everything that crosses your field of vision so you can set a clear intention for your manifestation to work. Become a conscious creator of your life. So gain absolute clarity, or as much as you possibly can. All right, get clear. Take some steps. Half-hearted effort. There we go. Okay, give it your all. When you don't give it your all, you get stuck in mediocrity. Start unleashing your full potential. Put 100% effort, and you'll soon see the rewards of your efforts come to fruition. I just had something come in literally last night, okay, for us, that at what point are we going to go 100% into something? The people that you see that are big, really successful, I feel a lot of those people have one thing in common, many things in common. They've tried and failed a number of times before they succeeded. A lot of them went and did that crazy thing nobody thought they could do, right? Everything, even, computers seemed like wacky until like it actually was a thing, right? I mean, like what you're going to do, what, or we're going to talk on a telephone, how's that going to work? A lot of ideas that seemed, cuckoo were great. And we use them every day still. But there is something here about, I was like, when are we going to, the other thing that they have in common, sorry, is they put in their all. Everything, just everything. Some people will put in all their financial resources because they just know that this is what they want to do. Some people will, quit their job. They don't have another one. I'm not advising any of this. Okay. I'm not saying to do any of it. That's for you to decide. You have free will here. Okay. In tarot, there's nothing set in stone in tarot. This is just an energy read so that kind of the energies that are around in general that I'm seeing right now. And then you get to decide what you're going to do about it. Always, though, let's not take the decision out of tarot, right? That decision that you always have. And so, are you going to give something your all? And if you don't, can you really expect it to succeed? Can you really expect it to just fall in your lap? Is that how life has worked for any of you? I don't know. It's not how it's worked for me. I've had to work really hard on the things that I want and overcome and to achieve and things. I mean, generally we have to. Yeah, do we see some people? I always say that waiting for for your ships to come in with the Three of Wands. We see other people sailing around in their boats. Good for them. I don't know their story, and I kind of don't need to. I don't need to know their story to make mine or like my dreams come true, right? We all get it. We're all given a separate set of circumstances from the time we're born, and that's why all our lives are going to be unique, and you're unique, and therefore your path will be. And that's why I say, like, embrace that, and please, there's no point in comparing ourselves to others. you know I mean, I saw, yeah, some people could debate it. You can debate anything I say. Anybody can debate anything anybody says, right? We all have opinions. Great. All right. I could just hear it now. That's why I'm like, anyway, we have to give something our all. We have to get clear, give it our all, and there we go. And then we make it ours, right? Fear of missing out. So stop wishing, do it. Oh my gosh, that's what it says. Stop wishing, do it. Okay, often wishing that you were somewhere other than where you are right now. And I just talked about other people sailing around in their boats. Like, how come that's not me? Well, because you were busy doing other stuff in your life. Because you had this other stuff you were dealing with or going through or being there for somebody else or doing whatever, okay? Right? So you haven't missed the boat. Oh my gosh, this is like, thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. So it literally says you haven't missed the boat. And I just said, oh my goodness, get out. Look what it says. Sorry, I know I'm freaking out here. Okay, sorry I yelled. But it says you haven't missed the boat just because you're seeing others racing around in their boats. Are you joking me? Tell me this is completely meant to be. What matters right now is how you're going to move forward. And remember, it's never too late. I cannot believe this. Now, I hope when I go back and watch this that you saw me shuffle on camera. Because if you didn't, it's going to look like I just said all that and then, pulled this card on purpose. Please tell me you saw that on camera. That's amazing to me. Like, word for word. If you've watched my readings before, you know this stuff happens on the regular, but that one is so specific. Even I am like, really? Wow. Well, lets me know we're on the right track, right? Okay, we're on the right track. Unreal. Again, sorry I yelled. I sometimes get very excited. That's me, all right? I can't apologize for being me, all right? Fear of success. So fuel your success. Are you concerned that achieving success will come at the cost of something else valued? Be patient with yourself as you unravel the fear and work through the uncomfortable phase of pushing yourself towards your goals. Reconstruct it with a more positive expectation. Maybe you can have it all, Libra. Maybe you can. But maybe we need to give it our all and get clarity and stop comparing ourselves to others. Okay, I've gone on about that. I won't keep going. Sorry. Here we go. Entitlement. Let go of entitlement. If you're feeling betrayed because you didn't get what was somehow rightfully yours, let it go. To let it flow. Don't become so consumed by what should be yours that you lose sight of what could be yours. Realize that you can't always get what you want, but if you try, you might get what you need. I see they paraphrase the Rolling Stones there. Maybe have a connection to the Rolling Stones. One more. Talk to us. Not big enough risks. Take bigger risks. Take small risks, but not big enough. Okay, so this is about, taking little risks, but not so big that it's going to impact yourself. Again, it's giving it our all. Small risks require almost as much efforts as the big ones, but they're not quite as rewarding. So take a bigger risk and see what rewards might come out of the courageous decision. Again, you have Strength card on your side. My goodness. Love it. Okay, let's get some divine direction oracles. Now, this is going to have to do with any area of your life. Could be love. Whoa. Could be anything. Oh, what do I say? Could be love. And what do we have? Heart, calling, and pampering. This reading is so on point. I'm just like, all I can say is I'm extremely grateful to be here right now, to be reading for you. And you know what I'm grateful for? I'm grateful that that I followed my intuition on this, like that I followed the nudge from spirit, that I answered the call. It took me a while to do it, to get myself to come on to YouTube and even do this. So, anywho, enough about me. um, yeah, okay. So just make time to pamper yourself. Rest, have a moment of stillness to relax, restore your body and mind. So self-care, self-love, and reveal your heart's calling. You have everything you need, and now's the time to follow your heart's desire. It's time. Maybe you're too big of a fish for the little pond you're in. Maybe. Maybe you've outgrown a relationship. Illuminate. People are drawn to your radiant energy and who you are. The spotlight is shining your way as you reach the top. This is star card energy. I just heard employment. So this can certainly have to do with career for some of you. Love, card on love, frozen. Okay. So this is I asked about love and we get frozen. So any kind of love, by the way. Stagnation will soon pass. Use it as a vehicle for self-development and increase your personal power. This could even be your relationship with yourself or the world in general. I just want to reach through the screen and give some of you a big hug right now because this is not easy. When you think of the process too, that it takes a caterpillar to become a butterfly, it's like, we think it's so beautiful, but it's another, I mean, birth is never just all butterflies and rainbows and cupcakes and kittens, right? I mean, it can be like, growth is hard stuff, and it can be exhausting and gross, and you know, they don't show you all that. You know, all you see, like I said, all you tend to see online is like, oh, the people cruising around in their boats, they're perfect, whatever. And it's like, yeah, that's generally not life. And let's see some people. No, let's not. All right, I'm gonna just, we'll stop it right there for that. But again, the point is let's be real and let's be honest, and let's realize that, you know what, things, it takes work, it takes a clear plan. We have to be overcoming, you know, whatever it is that we've been dealt with up till this point. So there's all that needs to happen. You know, there's a lot of, like, a lot of us have limiting beliefs that we've been given since childhood. Thanks so much, you know, to those who did that, not really thanking you at all, but anyway. And it takes a lot to put yourself out there and to feel and to be encouraged and to trust your intuition and to trust yourself and to get everything organized while still working and dealing with kids and doing what else you're doing, right? I mean, it's like, it's a lot. So I support you. I'm here for you. That's why I do these readings, because life is tough. But here, look at, you've got freedom coming your way. So without freedom, there is no creation. So let your spirit take flight. What is your heart calling you to do? It's time to shine a spotlight on that. And that spotlight will be on yours. Now we have stop in reverse. So stop going in reverse. There's no point, except if you're there only to learn the lesson from it. Process, let it go with love, right? So the conditions are not safe to continue on this path. Some of you are telling you that. Some of you telling yourselves that. Okay, allow the universe to right any imbalance. Some of you may be feeling like you're getting a big no from the universe. Follow those red flags. Trust them. Trust them. But again, it's like, but we need to face ourselves and ask ourselves, are we keeping ourselves stuck? Are we living in a place of fear? Is that how you want to live? Support. Someone will enter your life to help you who has potential to become someone significant in your life. Some of you, this is happening this month. I didn't think it should happen in March for us, really. But for some of you, for some of us, it is, because you're ready. It's time. And sometimes we all need a little support. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. The romantic part, I was like, oh, you know, is that like really Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde? all this other stuff happening. Like, do we really want to, start something new? But you might actually. For now, for some of you, this is actually a really good business partnership too. And actually, I'm going to say April looks good for that. For partnership, for moving forward, for relationships in general. I want to get another tarot card, actually. They're telling me to get another one. Oh, okay. Now, I wasn't even going to get one, and you get 10 of Cups. Look at this. That was on camera, right? Okay, because I have to, I'm like, please tell me that was on camera. Yes, that was on camera too. Okay, good. Can you hear me smiling here? Okay. I mean, look at this. That's like everything you want and more. This is a reason to celebrate. You've done it. This is victory. This is you overcoming all the BS. You've overcome all that crap, right? All of it. You've created this path of opportunity for yourself, of abundance. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay. Now, let's get a numbers card. Let's just do it. Let's just get one. Let's do it right now. Oh, 666. Leave that doubt behind. Leave the doubt behind. This is about releasing and healing for greater things to come. We cannot let our past hold us back. Do not let your past hold you back. Do not compare yourself to others. Move forward in your full power. 55, positive change. So things are shifting into a positive light. You have 1111 here, a sign of spiritual awakenings. I did look at that one. I saw that it was on the bottom and I decided to show it. 5 and 6 is 11, so that's interesting. You have 5, 6, 11. So you're drawn to higher vibrations. Speaking of higher vibrations, how do we keep our vibrations high this week? Let's find out. Let's get a card. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like button, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And consider being a member. $3.99 a month gets you several perks, including usually it's a bonus video a week. Not a 1 hour one, but generally about 20 minutes or somewhere around there. Bonus video, regardless of the length. Length isn't everything. All right. So I've been told. All right. What if statements? Change your limiting beliefs to what if statements. Your mind will become curious, which in turn will open you to new possibilities. What if I was appreciated? What if I was loved and adored? What if I felt fulfilled? What if I knew my life's purpose? And what if I had enough energy and courage to live out my dreams? What if? So this is, again, it's exactly what already came up in this reading. So this is like homework for the week, folks, okay? If you want it. Change your limiting beliefs to what if statements. Here it is if you want to screenshot this. This is about opening ourselves up to the new possibilities, about freeing ourselves from our current circumstances in order to really illuminate. Illuminate. Here it is. Makes me think of the star card, healing. You reaching the top, being the star. Now let's get an animal wisdom card. By the way, I do have a second channel. It's called Schoolhouse Messages. I read for all signs there. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that channel right now. So if you're interested in knowing about your other signs, subscribe over there. Again, it's Schoolhouse Messages. Although I may be changing the name. And at the time of this reading, I may have already changed it. Point is, the information will be in the description box of each of these videos or in the comment section or both, as well as a link to become a member here if you'd like. But I'd like to know what you think about that second channel, and you can show me that by subscribing to it. If you want me to continue with that second channel, please subscribe to it. Subscribe to this one if you haven't, okay? We have Empowered Resilience here with Ant, and then we have a Highland Ox here with Bold Confidence. So very opposite kind of energies here in a way, but at the same time, no. Because this is letting go of self-doubt and fear. It's an invitation to step into your power and trust your abilities here with this ox. And with Ant, this is again, it's about your empowered resilience. Life can be tough, but you have the power to overcome anything. This is about rising above and bouncing back, coming back stronger, stronger than ever before. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's what I have for you. Bunnies may mean something too. Okay. Um, I just saw a couple of bunny cards as I was shuffling this up, try to straighten the cards out, and you did have two of them were bunnies that I saw. So think of what bunny means to you, or I always recommend people look into the works of Ted Andrews, the late Ted Andrews, to find out the spiritual meanings of animals and other creatures. Um, well, they're all animals. Anyway, all right, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated. And I do post over on this channel every Tuesday and Thursday, Eastern Standard Time afternoon, as well as Sunday mornings. Okay. And on Tuesdays, it's a little after 2 p.m. And on Thursdays, it's been a little after 4. I may change it. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's what I have for you. And I really hope this resonated. And it's 5555.